What's up guys, Riley here, and today we're just going to do a little bit of talking. Happy New Year's guys! It is now 2023, and last year was a pretty good year. For today's video, we're going to do a little bit of talking about some goals that I'm going to set for the future, some goals that I set in the past, and have accomplished and whatnot, and just kind of talk about whatever, channel, RC trucks, just to kind of inform you on some things. So, to begin with, I want to thank you all for the support on my channel. Y'all really helped me grow and helped me learn some things. I think just about everybody has kind of, commented or whatever, and just kind of given me some tips and some things, which is very nice, especially beginning. Having people like that is nice because it really helps, especially when, working on these things. When you get some tips, it's really nice. So thank you everybody for commenting and just sticking along with the channel, watching the videos. It's kind of, at the beginning of the year it was kind of hard. I didn't start until right at the end of May, I think it was, and I was doing cinematic. It started off with the Jeep. It was basically stock. It just had some brass hexes. But started off with that, and then the next week we actually ended up getting that and all. And it was really hard in the beginning because getting subscribers and such on cinematic videos aren't the easiest. They might be cool and all, but they're still kind of boring, I gotta say. So in the first, I think, 2 months of my channel, I was stuck on 20 subscribers and could not gain any more than that. And I was scared to actually get on camera. I was scared to talk, scared to show my face and all. And then I talked to some people, commented on their videos, and I was able to encourage myself to start talking and showing my face. And that's where the channel really kind of took off, because now I have blown my goals out the water for the end of the year. But I started doing really good. My brother started helping. He was putting a few things on Facebook. I do have an Instagram if y'all want to go check that out. FarmBoyRC07, I think it is. And my channel just really got up there, and it really helped me keep going, because there were a few times where I was, kind of iffy about wanting to keep doing this. So once I started talking, it really helped. So if anybody out there has a channel and they don't like talking, I didn't either, but if you want your channel to grow quicker, better, and just have a better community, for the most part, then you gotta find the courage to actually talk and show your face. It sucks for some people, it's kind of scary just talking to a camera, especially when you start out. But yeah, so my end of the year goals, I set them about 3 months ago. There was a community post, and it was asking what your end of the year goals are. So right then I made my goals. So my goals were 150 subscribers. I think it was around 500 hours of watch time. For those of you who don't know what that is, when when you watch a video, it gives me watch hours. So if you watch my video for 3 minutes, it'll give me 3 minutes of watch time. Shorts don't count for monetization right now, so I have about 850 something watch hours for monetization, and around 900 for others, for shorts and everything put together. But yeah, so for views, or for shorts, not shorts, for watch hours, I want to get around 2,000 around half of the year, and 4,000 by the end of the year. I'm hoping to have more than 4,000, but 4,000 is my minimum. Subscribers, I have 172, or I had 172 at 12 o'clock last night. Now I have 174. My goal for the end of the year was 150, so we did really good with that. We blew that out the water. My goal for the watch hours was 500, and we have 850 something for monetization. And then for views, I set my goal, I think it was right around 20,000, and we have 30,700, I think it was, something like that. So 11,000 more than I wanted, or was asking for, which is a lot. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. Now that I think about it, I think I set my goals too low. So this year, my goals for subscribers, I think minimum I want 1,000. I'm gonna work towards 1,000. For watch hours, I'm gonna work towards 4,000 minimum. So just to let you know, all that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is actually how you get monetized. So I want to get monetized before the end of the year. And then views, I think I want around 200 to 250,000 views. But we'll see. Half of the year goals, I'm just going to do half of that. So that's kind of obvious. But as you see, I blew it out the water. Thanks to all of you guys. Y'all have really helped. There's been a few people that have shared my channel and all, and that's definitely helped. So thank you guys for that. So we're going to start. We're going to go over some goals, some other things we're going to do over the year. So starting, I haven't done anything for New Year's for you guys. I didn't do anything really for Christmas or Halloween. So I really want to start doing stuff like that, kind of theme things for, holidays, Valentine's, Easter, all that. And hopefully I can plan ahead if I remember to do things like that. But another thing is I kind of want to try editing better. I've been trying really hard to edit better. I've got this new program that I use. It's called CapCut. Link in the description. And it's actually really good and really fast and good quality. It's free. No watermarks. If you don't know what watermarks are, then when you make a video on something and it does have watermarks at the end of the video or across the video, it'll have like the name of the editing software in like one of the corners. So that really sucks when you have watermarks. But to get rid of that, you would have to pay for the actual software. Also, when I first started, I had a 14-inch laptop. It was around $400 at the time, I think. It's all I could afford. I actually dropped my GoPro in the lake at that time, so it's all I could really afford. And I was using this free editing software called Clipchamp, and if you're using it, just quit. It's not worth it. It's a waste of time. It's garbage. The free music that you do have on it, YouTube will copyright it. I learned the hard way on my first video. So that really sucks. So if you want to try out a free editing software, link in the description for CapCut. They're really good. So before I had CapCut, Clipchamp, to import videos on it, it would usually take me about a day or two just to import the videos to the software. And then I think it'll take me like an hour to an hour and a half to do the editing, which it still takes about that much sometimes. That all depends on me. And to a point, how fast this software is, sometimes it'll lag, you know. And then it would take about another hour and a half just to upload. So it was really hard with that. And now the new software I use, CapCut, is a lot quicker. So when I go to import a video, it instantly imports it. No 2-day wait for it to upload to it. Hour and a half still to edit, for the most part, just because that's mostly me that takes up that time. And it depends on how long the video is too, what the video is about. Finding music and whatever, because they have some pretty good music. They have some meme style stuff on there, some things from TikTok that you can use. It's all really good, surprisingly, since it's free. And I think it'll usually, the first video I did on it was 23 minutes long. And I think it took about 10-15 minutes to upload, or download. So that was definitely a big difference, going from around an hour and a half to 15 minutes. So usually it would take me about 3 days to do a video, to not filming, just editing. And then now it'll probably take me like 2 hours. Like 2 hours. So from 3 days to 2 hours is just an amazing difference. So link in the description. Not sponsored at all, sadly. And that'll take us to our next thing. Guys, if you have any possible people that could sponsor me that you would like to see on my channel, please let me know in the comments. Probably not going to sponsor me yet, mostly because I still have a small channel. But please kind of put them in the comments so I can check them out. Alright, so I think I've got most of my 2023 goals down now. And now we're just going to talk about some things I kind of want to do on the channel. So right now I've been saving up to do me and my older brother, we're going to do a budget tow truck / pickup build. So just a pulling truck. We'll have like a little trailer from Etsy that we can pull SCX 24s and maybe some 18th scale stuff. We're going to do a budget build. And I'm really looking forward to that because I think since I started just messing with RC trucks, I've always wanted to kind of do that. And have like a little setup, like a bunch of different vehicles. So definitely look out for that. I've been saving up. We're almost there. I still have I have to save up, you know, just to kind of put some other content out for you guys. But recently, I just bought this body. You can see it up here. And it's my first RC truck body. First body I've ever done. And it turned out super good. I am very happy. The only thing that I really had a problem with was the windshield masking. It was just the windshield. It actually didn't fit right. So it was actually too wide. So that kind of sucks. I've got a little bit of clear on the outside of the eyebrow. But all the stickers and such, you can't really see it. The stickers and such kind of block it. This is not the blue I was going for, to be honest with you. I was going for a darker blue. On the outside of the paint can, it was darker. So I thought it was gonna be darker than this, and it actually turned out really good. I'm happy with the color. This is not. It's only mounted in the back right now because I need to get the extended body mounts, and it's got the little screw-on pieces, which will probably look cleaner anyways. But the front won't line up with the dimples that are in the body. There's some dimples in it that help you pre-drill so you don't mis-drill anything, because that would suck. And the reason I need the extended body mounts is because if you see right here, the little the Nerf bar right here is actually showing. Well, the body's supposed to be covering that, technically. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it should, and I don't like the look of it without. And the front mount, even extended, does not match up with the holes. They almost do, but I really think it's just because my mounts are a little bent. But if you look in the back doesn't line up perfectly. So usually it would be flush with this bar, but it sits a little high. But other than that, I mean, I'm very happy with this. It turned out really good. Right now the Slash is rear wheel drive again. So I got the 4-wheel drive fixed in it, and then one of the rear drive shafts broke. So just today I took the front drive shafts, or one of the front drive shafts, and put it on the rear and just put the broke one up front, and took the actual shaft part off and just left the knuckles so that I can put the wheel on. So right now it's only rear wheel drive, which is fine. I've learned to drive it that way, especially recently, because it's been rear wheel drive for a while now. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a different bumper. I don't like the way how it has like the headlight pieces right here that match with the other body. I don't like how it has that, but it looks good for now. But that turned out really good. I was very happy with that. If the video's not trash, then I will have a video up on it. I know I have a few shorts up on it. I could probably make a few more. But going on into the future, I want to do more series builds. I want to do like a hill climb budget build. Once we do the haulers, the hauling rigs, the toy hauler, probably call it a toy hauler because they're toys technically. We'll call it a toy hauler budget build. And once we do that, because it's going to be a budget build, I think after the budget build, the next thing we'll do is more of like an upgrade build. So I've got a few ideas I've already got my budget build planned out. And then, you know, because of the budget, you're limiting how much you're spending and, you know, the things you get. So then we could do like a stage 2 where we upgrade more stuff on it that is not really much of a budget build. It's just more of, so shocks. So for mine, we're going to start out with whole new SEX 24s and build them from the ground. When I do mine, I know my brother's going to be watching this. I'm just going to do these springs. I'm not going to say where. I'm going to do the stiffened stock shock springs. So I know somewhere that sells some springs for stock SEX 24 shocks, and I'm just gonna do those, so I don't have to spend $15 on shocks, and I can spend $3 just to stiffen them. And it comes with 3 sets of springs, so I can change them. So I can put stiff ones in the rear, because it's gonna have the weight on it, and I can put the softer ones in the front, just to kind of keep it a nice smooth riding truck. Obviously we're not riding in it, so we can't really complain about that, but still you want something like this to be smooth. So just I would do something like that for the budget build with the shock springs, and then in the next build we do with them, I'll put like upgraded shocks, oil shocks or something in it. I really think that would be a cool thing. Hopefully you guys will like it, because I'm really excited about doing that. If anybody has some ideas for some cheap upgrades, definitely comment down below. Trying to save as much money as I can so I can spend it on looks, because in the competition we're going to be basing some of it off of looks of the vehicle. So I got a few things that I kind of want to save money on, so I can do just a little bit of looks to it, make it look good. But enough of that build. I think we're gonna do some other series, like a budget hill climb vehicle. So I'll probably find somewhere or make somewhere with a really steep dirt hill climb with a few rocks on it, wherever. Which we could kind of mix the hill climb with a rock bouncer style. That would be a pretty cool series. And then I would like to do a budget crawler build. Like, you have these. I think this is more like an all around. It'll do hills, it'll do rocks, it'll do pretty much whatever you throw at it. I think. I haven't done many competitions on it. The first competition I did with that truck, they were actually stock. So yeah, I haven't tried this out built, but I'd be very excited to. But yeah, I want to do a competition build, like specifically for competitions, rocks mostly. So I'd do some LCG setup. I would probably keep a stock chassis because I don't really like messing around with other chassis. Like when we went to the Endura one, it really like got me down because I really didn't. I wasn't familiar with the chassis, I think it was, and that really kind of bummed me out trying to mess with it. So if we do anything, I'll probably keep a stock chassis. But I don't know, maybe sometime in the future I could get a boat, RC boat. I would like to do that. We go to the lake in the summer, we've got a boat. So I definitely like to get one and take it over there. I would kind of like to expand, away from RC crawlers. I really like the RC crawlers, but I also like some other things too. Planes and stuff. It would be cool to get like a super small RC plane that's same scale. Because I like to kind of keep the smaller stuff because one, I can keep more room, and two, they're a lot cheaper. So I mean, the motor on the Slash is basically as much as one of these are worth. Not upgraded, but stock. So I really want to try and stay in the smaller scale. I know I'll get a few bigger scale vehicles. If you have any like small scale vehicles that you think I should check out, definitely comment down below. I've been thinking about getting some SC28s by Team Associated. You can't really do much upgrading on them. I know there's a few upgrades on Etsy and such for some front suspension and rear suspension, I think now. If you don't know what they are, it's a series that Team Associated has. They've got some short course trucks. They've got like a monster truck style one, a buggy style, and a drag racing style. I would like to get a bunch of the little short course style, and because they're this big, they're like, so axial, SCX24, you know, you see it that big. These are like this big. So they would actually be perfect to run right out there. On the little dirt, we can make a little course with some jumps. That would definitely be cool. But yeah, I'd like to expand my arsenal, and just kind of expand some knowledge. Probably shouldn't have worded it that way. That doesn't really make much sense. But just kind of look into other things. I really like these crawlers. I want to keep doing crawlers. I don't want to get away from this ever, because I just like seeing the difference. And you know, a stock crawler, you know, you can barely go up whatever, and then this will just right up it like it's flat ground. So I really like seeing that. I also want to do some trail truck style builds. So if I did something, it would probably be a Gladiator. More like an overland style vehicle. It'd be a Gladiator because it's got the back rack. And make it kind of fast. Not super fast, but you know, like a good speed for off-roading. Also, I would like to do an Ultra 24 build by Little Guy Racing Parts. But I don't think that's going to be this year unless I get monetized soon. Because if I do it, then I will probably end up going all Little Guy Racing Parts. So links, axles, wheels, tires, chassis, you know, the skid plates, all that. I would really like to do that build. So I would ask for you to kind of share my channel and help me grow so that we can do all these things. But yeah, I think that'll be about it. I wish I could have done a live stream, but I don't have anywhere inside the house to do one. I don't have like a camera or anything for that. And I don't have internet out here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. You've really helped me, especially with the channel. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Try and share maybe my channel so that I can grow more. I think I have 174 subscribers now. I think it might be 175. But thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you later.